Good morning, this is Zachary from Zachary Sweeps. I'm at B&Q and I just thought I would just do a quick video on the products that they've got here for sale for wood burning stoves and open fires. I'll just go through the prices and what products that they got, which I think would be very useful and handy for you to know. So basically the first one we're looking at today is £7.50, and what have we got here? What is it? Ready to burn. So basically it is Home Fire Eco Coal. Just has to add a match, light and instant burns for the evening. Made using olive stone, which to be fair I'm not really sure what that is. I presume that's the stone inside the olive. I don't know. Less CO2, 33% less, and up to 80% less smoke, which I don't get that because this bag's plastic. So like, what's it say? Do not open, just light the bag. So how that can be 80% less smoke when you've got to light the bag up, I'm not sure about that one. But I've never used this product before. I'm old school, I just use wood. But you never know. But I can't see how it produces that. That can't be right, can it? Less smoke and 30% less CO2. And you're lighting a plastic bag. Not sure about that one, but yeah, but that's what it is there that you can burn for your wood burner. And here we have Home Fire Coal, cleaner and greener eco all. Enjoy the warmth and the comfort for the UK's greenest, smokiest fuel. Made with olive stone again. I have to check out this olive stone, see what that's all about. This looks like, now this, when you think, right, that this is saying the same things as that one over there, yet you don't burn the bag. So how can it be the same? It can't, can it? It cannot be, and they're the same make. Unless that bag's made of some sort of special material, which it doesn't feel like. There's no way that that's going to release, was it up to less than 80%? No way that it's going to be the same. Impossible. Who recommends it? Ready to burn heaters, which they're very good at stove installs and but yeah, who's these other approved coal, ready to burn, which I presume all coal's ready to burn, isn't it really? It's a bit of a daft thing to say. Solid fuel. Just one thing with these, just because they release less smoke doesn't mean they're better for the environment. You've got to be very careful with these, because less smoke means that downdraft means that it could end up giving you carbon monoxide poisoning. So I'd like to see these two burning, because there's no way that these two can be the same. No way, I don't believe it. I think that is just a marketing ploy. I mean, even this one's a bit different. 24% hotter than what? Up to 80% less smoke, which is the same as that one and the same as that one, but you burn the bag with that one up there, so I'm not sure about that one. I'm not a big fan of smokeless, to be fair. I don't like it, because it kills more people than any other heat source in your house, because if you ever end up with a blockage in your chimney, you end up with the smoke coming back, the smokeless coming back in the room, which you can die from. So it's kind of, if you burn that stuff, always make sure that you have carbon monoxide detectors in the room. Very, very important. I just noticed, look, mix and match 2 for 17, and on that side as well 2 for 17. That's pretty good. And then you've got these instant light logs, which, to be honest with you, unless you buy a pallet full of these, They're about as much use as a chocolate fire guard. Look at that, 2 for £7. You're going to go through more than 2 in an evening, aren't you? And if the weather gets worse and you want it on all day, and there's smokeless fuel logs again, I'm not anti-smokeless fuel. I'm not. But I am anti what it does to the environment. That's the problem. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's doing damage to the environment. Put it this way, if I was up on a roof doing chimney work and I stuck my head over the fire, that the smokeless fire, you wouldn't taste it, but you might taste it, you might get a sulphur tasting, that's normally the first thing. But you'd be dead within a few minutes. It's just, I don't understand. I've been in Sweet for 22 years and I just don't get it. What we got here, we've got kiln dry logs. Yeah, look, up to 85% hotter. Now, I've always been under the impression that smokeless fuel is hotter than wood. And that's why people like to use smokeless fuel. But, I think a lot of this stuff is like politicians, isn't it? They tell you what you want to hear and then they get elected. You buy the product or get elected and then you go against what you don't do what you said you were going to do in the first place. But anyway, this is wood. I like wood. It'll probably burn really quick, but 30 quid a bag. Wow. That is a lot of money. Especially when you look at the size of them. Also going to last you a couple of evenings. Soon going to add up, isn't it? And then here we have 2 for 17, mix and match. I presume it's like all these other things that you can mix and match with it. But obviously you're not going to go for the lower price ones. You're always going to go for the higher ones, aren't you? Like, if that's not deliberate, aggressive marketing. I don't know what it is. I think Tesco's are the best for that, with their cameras in your faces all the time. They're not there to watch you steal stuff. They're there to know exactly what you're buying and what age group you are. No, I don't agree with things like that. Kiln dry words. I mean, is it the same as that one? It is. And so what's the deal on these? What's the weight on them? Does it say? Can I see it anywhere? I presume. I don't know really. They look a lot smaller. 2 for 17. One bag for. I don't know why. I just feel that one might be a better deal. That's why that's still full and that one's empty. So just a quick look over here and then I'm done. Right, with kindling. Really, I'm sure you could make your own kindling up and spending 2 for £7 on it. They do bigger ones. That's a better deal. That's a way better deal, isn't it? 2 for 12. Look at the size difference. 2 for 12 and 2 for 7. But look at the size difference. It's not even daddy and mummy, is it? It's daddy and baby. So and then these. Someone's opened them up. I know what they have. To see if they smell of coffee. I've got to be honest with you, that smells like horse feed. My sisters and quite a few members of my family have got horses. Yeah, they don't smell like coffee, that smells like horse feed. So maybe they create that aroma, but they're 2 for £17 each as well, mix and match. But look at it, it's like £8, £14. So it's like, what would you go for? They're pushing you to one direction, aren't they? And then that's it. So I thought I'll just give you a quick rundown on what B&Q is selling at the moment. Actually, it's not too bad, to be fair. If you're not desperate, but if you need your fuel, you can come and get it in here. Anyway, that's enough from me. I hope you have a lovely day from Zachary Sweeps.